Hello everyone, Donna here, and welcome to Taurus Pick a Card Reading. The way this works is you choose from Group 1, Group 2, or Group 3, whatever feels that is calling to you, or you feel pressed by your guides or ancestors, if that's the one that you pick, and that is the message for you. This is a general reading, obviously, so it's going to feel very generalized. However, take what you feel impressed by those that guide you and do with it what they desire for you to do with it. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. We'll begin with Group 1. My fearless freedom lights up the world. And then we have the Hermit. And we have the Death card. So it looks like during your birthday month, you are going to experiencing some major shifts that's going to feel like it frees your spirit. So, like I said, we begin with my fearless freedom lights up the world. There's something that's going to happen within the birthday month that's going to really make you sort of cut ties with some old concepts, some old analogies that you have been either clinging to you or they have been clinging to you. And you're just going to have this moment within the next couple weeks during your birthday month that you're just going to sort of have a different look, have a different perspective, and from that just start cutting away some of those things that are no longer serving you, no longer what you feel is in your best interest, no longer doing what you want it to do for you. And out of this, there's going to be some self-encouragement that you're going to gain. There's going to be some enlightenment. There's going to be some breaking free. And through it all, you're going to feel yourself being able to see yourself in a way that allows you to embrace yourself. And from that, there's going to be freedom. It's interesting how sometimes, in some perspectives, the letting go actually allows you to embrace. And it seems like that doesn't sound like how it would actually work. How does letting go allow you to embrace something? But it's true. There are times in our lives where it is the act of letting go of some old constructs that allows us to embrace what is going to serve us even better. And you're going to experience this throughout your birthday month. It's going to begin with a little bit of solitary movement, moments, some solitary, at the very least, internal, whether you are one of the ones who's working or you're one of the ones who are kind of stuck at home. It doesn't matter how that may apply to you. You're going to experience throughout this month moments where there's going to be some very deep, very self-serving in a very positive way sort of energy, and through that you're going to be able to elicit a self-internal death at things that is not providing good, positive, nutritious movement. And from that, you're going to free yourself. And from that self-freeing, you're going to be able to light up your own world in ways that you have been waiting for, you have been working towards for a very long time. It's going to come to pass during this birthday month for you. All right, Group 1, that's all I have for you. Happy birthday to you. Okay, we'll go ahead and pick those up. And we will move on to Group 2. And we start with obstacles are detours in the right direction. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles, and we have the Hanged Man. So there's a little bit of a request of patience during your birthday month, a little request of give it time, allow things to process accordingly. Don't get too hung up on things that feel are becoming too overwhelming, or things that feel good, like naturally, as if they're roadblocks. Sometimes we might have, it's that old analogy when one door closes, another one opens. Another one that I like, that I actually kind of prefer, when one door closes, sometimes there's a window that you can crawl out of. There's something along that line. Your birthday month, you're going to experience things that might feel like are hang-ups and roadblocks, and might feel like they are actually just not positive. They're going to feel like they are stumbling blocks. But instead of getting hung up on how they are slowing your process, slowing your progress, holding you back, kind of reroute your mindset and try to find ways that you can see how they may actually be opening pathways and doors and windows and guiding you in a direction that's going to lead you in a way and to find things that you would not find otherwise. So a good example of this, a good analogy of this would be, if you have a road trip, let's say you have a road trip plan, you map it all out, you have all the routes down, the road numbers, you know where you're going, and you come across construction where the backup is so long, it's going to be hours, and you know you're not going to get to your hotel that night if you stay there. You have a hotel reservation, and if you stay on the route and you sit in that roadblock until it's done, it's going to make it so that you're not going to get to your reserved hotel on time. So you take out your map and you find another route. And in the process of finding another route and taking that new route, along the way, you find a store, a mom and pop shop, a novelty place, maybe a restaurant that you wouldn't have known, but you find something that actually makes the trip more special as a result to it. You still get to your final destination, but you've just took a different route, and in the process of taking another route, you find something that kind of nurtures you in a way that you would never have had you not been detoured in that way. This is the sort of energy that you have. You are going to be facing detours that feel like roadblocks and are going to feel irritating and annoying, but they're actually going to be there to kind of guide you in a direction that you would not take otherwise, but are actually going to serve you better in the long run. And this is all backed up by the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is it's a result of patience, hard work and patience that leads up to harvesting. It's not a sudden harvest. It's not an overnight thing. The Nine of Pentacles is a result of honing a skill, of taking the time, of nurturing something and taking care of something and putting in the time and energy and effort and sweat and just a lot of patience. And because of that, great harvest blossoms out of it. And this is also seen in the Hanged Man, different perspective. You might be hanging upside down and feeling like this sucks, and a lot of times but out of it can come great things. And it's about taking on a perspective that you wouldn't naturally do unless you're kind of guided to kind of look at it from a different way. So this is the energy that's going to happen during your birth month, but take heart by it to know that good things are coming. It's okay to be frustrated and to see that the obstacles are obstacles, but once you see it and look at it and say you're an obstacle, then figure out, okay, what can I do with this obstacle? How can I make this obstacle work for me, or what good can come out of it? And I'm not trying to be slight in any way if the obstacles are very harsh and struggling, but sometimes reality is what it is, and you can't change it. You just have to change perspective and then work with what you're given. And this is sort of what energy is coming with the month. But good things are going to come. It's going to push you in the direction that by the time you're done with the birthday month, you're going to see how, in hindsight, you're going to see how this has actually worked for you in a way you can make it work for you in a way that you wouldn't have had an opportunity to experience had it been any other way. Great. All right, group number 2, that is your birthday reading. I hope you have a great birthday. Go ahead and pull those. And now we'll work on group number 3. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. This is taking control of personal energy is what we have here. And then we have 3 of Cups and Page of Pentacles. I'm going to start with the 3 of Cups because there's a call for you to call in those who support you. Surround yourself with people who are your cheerleaders, people who have your back, people who, are handy to just sit and listen. They don't have to tell you what you need to do. They don't have to offer you physical support. They just have to be present to cheer you on and to be quiet and listen. Those are the people you need to be surrounding yourself with so that you can build your energy. That you are it sounds such a terrible thing to say. You are using their presence to boost your morale, and by that you are going to be able to take control of the energy through this birthday month and make something out of it. And I see that towards the end of the month, somewhere along the line, as you kind of take a hold and manifest and mold and create out of what is happening around you during your birth month, you can solidify a new beginning of sorts. There's something that some of you, a good lot of you, have been working on. You've planted the seed, you put in the work, but you're still waiting for that next level. You know, you're waiting for it to level up. We always have these projects and ideas and concepts and inspirations and things that come to mind that we work on, and we plant the seed and we put in the blood, sweat, and tears, and we make something out of it. But there's a point where it levels up, if you know what I mean, and that's what you're waiting for, and that's what's going to come out of your birthday month. It's going to level up, the next level. What you've been waiting for is coming towards the end of your birthday month, and it does feel it's closer towards the end of the month time period. But it is coming. But in the meantime, the patience and the waiting gets so frustrating sometimes. And if we allow ourselves to be overwhelmed by that, then it can sometimes control us. And so you're just being told, you're being reminded, you're in control of your energy, you're in control of the response, you're in control of what you manifest with that response. And yes, it's annoying sometimes because it takes longer than we would like it to, but you're still in control of that response. You're still in control of your energy, your personal well of energy, and what you do with it is your choice, and what you focus on is what you manifest. And still put the energy in this thing that you've been working on, and you will see it level up like you want to. And in those moments where you feel like you're being overwhelmed by this constant request of patience, surround yourself. The Three of Cups is really pointing towards that. Surround yourself with those who are the moral support and the cheerleaders for you. And by doing that, you get that boost of confidence, that boost of encouragement for you to be able to really hone your craft of creating and manifesting with your energy. And you'll be able to kind of zero in your focus and manifest what it is that you have been working on for quite a while. It feels like quite a few of you, this energy, this thing that you've been working on and working towards, it's your frustration levels because you feel like it should have come to something by now. It just dogs us sometimes, doesn't it, when we're constantly asked to be patient. But definitely you're getting to that point where the project itself is going to level up. So focus your energy, and you will manifest that which you've been working on. It will go to the next level, what it is that you've been working on. All right, group number 3, that is it for your reading. I hope you have a great birthday. I hope all of you who are watching have a great birthday month during Taurus season, this Taurus season. And I hope until I meet you again, you will remain well and in good spirits. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.